I'm from Hackney. Like, a guy tried to rub my phone one time. Like, he grabbed the phone. He realized it was an old iPhone. He gave it back. Like, so I don't know.
What kind of bougie rubber?
He was on a bicycle as well. I would have outrun him. I would have been like,
I get that, man. Oh, that, man. I want that, man.
I was like, exactly. Like, give me back my phone. I'm trying to. I was even shook. I was just like, you're so stupid. Like, look, next time. Like, we had a conversation.
Did you not take offense to that? No. Rub this.
Yo, it's your boy Mr. B, aka Mr. B Spoke, and I'm joined by
Easy/Easy.
Mo Pally.
And today we have got a very special guest in the house.
Very special.
We say that for everyone, by the way. But we literally
I was
say it for
actually
every
like saying,
single guest.
like I was getting there.
We say it for every guest, but
What's
go
the
on.
reason of that terminology? We have
Well,
got
special, unique.
Adventurous.
we have got a guest from the island,
And
You'll
the
never had that
beautiful
before.
island.
Right.
same island as Island.
Yeah, and she goes by the name of I'm gonna say Lee.
Yeah.
Introduce yourself now on a better aspect.
Well, I mean, I would take that adventurous and unique and very special. You know, I'm gonna take it even though it's a normal phrase that y'all use. But today I will suck it up. I'm Lee. Yeah, just y'all might know me as the Who's Jardan again girl from Footasylum. Does the shoe fit?
Yep.
But yeah, I keep looking
We'll
at your
get
own
into that.
camera. I'm gonna look at you guys now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me. Adventurous. I'll take. I think that's the most accurate description, most fitting description for me.
Yeah. So
Not punctual. That's the most.
Absolutely. Yo, I run on island time. Let's just say the cast was from 1 to 4 today. I arrived at 4:05. Not proud. I'm very sorry, but it is what it is. They say I'll be late for my own wedding, my own funeral, my own everything.
How was the massage?
yeah, how was your night?
I want to hire that person. And so I went on a massage yesterday, and
Man or woman?
it was a man. I made sure and said I want a man because the thing is, they look at me because I'm small-bodied, yes, but I'm very strong. I have like muscles and stuff, so I need like the strength behind the elbow work. I don't like to be tippy-tappy played with. So because I went her mom about 2 days before my massage, so I just had a nice spa week this week.
What was the reason
and
for
her
it?
mom was terrible. I just feel like we need to make time for like self-love, self-care.
Yeah, no, that's
I'm with you with the men aspect. No homo. I prefer a man to.
Like I
I
didn't ask
prefer
for a
a
happy
man.
ending. I asked for a
Rub on me.
massage. Like,
Bro, they put the elbow grease in. A woman's just like touchy feely.
yeah. They're more like sensual with the thing. But
Did you at any time feel uncomfortable?
Nah, like he was. He was like, "Oh, do you mind?" But I think he
Deeper.
was also not attracted to me and my type. So, not in terms of me being black and him being white or anything.
Or he
but I
could
mean,
have
like,
been other.
he's definitely not playing for my team.
so he's gay.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
gay.
he's gay.
He's gay.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Politically
I was saying only because me,
gay.
I would have dropped the gay, the G
Yeah,
right in there.
no.
But people be like,
No, he's gay.
G-A-Y.
We'll take the battering for you. Don't
thank
worry.
you so
Yeah.
much. Sam,
Plus,
I
with a
appreciate it.
woman, whether you like it or not, if she's giving you a massage, she tells you to turn over. You can't turn over. You can't.
Oh yeah, that is
And
that is-
I've been on my stomach this whole time.
You know, there's a hole on the front.
Yeah.
There should be a hole in the middle.
There
as well.
should be.
there
No,
should be,
like-
fair enough. That's
Because
the
when
point.
you're pressed against it, you're just naturally gonna like.
Just giving that out.
What?
Like, you sleep naked.
when it's hot. Yeah, of course, definitely.
Nah, all
That's
the
so
time.
uncomfortable,
You
man.
They
to
have
sleep
to.
naked.
Nah,
Come on,
I hate
though,
it.
all
You
the
don't
time.
want boobs. Like boobs are more uncomfortable than I think a dick is. Because when we move, like it sags in it to one side,
goes like
and
that.
you can't pin. Yeah, literally. If you're on your back, it literally it's counseling. Like one is here, one is there. It's like
But your massage.
right back to my massage. Yeah.
Sorry,
So
yes.
he ended up. How we started here, right? He ended up asking me, "Do you mind me rolling the towel like on the underwear?" I said, "Go for it." If you
This
want
guy
to,
sounds like me.
But then, like,
Sounds like me.
it started to be like a lower back, but then he went to my actual cheeks, and then he told me like, "Oh, you have tension in your left cheek," and he was.
All
and
that
I
bullshit.
didn't mind.
All that
Yeah.
bullshit.
No, but he wasn't like, obviously boys would do that.
Yeah.
Like they will ask, "Excuse me, can I pass?" And
Brazzers.
they put their dick between your butt cheeks to pass, but there's like this much space. But I didn't feel like he was doing that. Like I felt safe and comfortable with him, so I really relaxed, and I think that's how I'm 4 hours late today. I'm so sorry.
This is actually we used to refer to her as the Carnival Queen.
Yeah, I still am.
Yeah.
Get it right.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was literally, she was like the go-to person every time we done an event at any carnival from Nottingham to Manchester to London. She was our Carnival Queen. I'll put a picture up here to show her flexing her
My
Carnival
body.
itself.
It's literally just a body thing.
So what carnivals have you what's the best carnivals you've been to? Not just in the UK, I'm sure you maybe
Loads. I haven't been to Barbados, but it's on my radar this year. However, Barbados and London are at the same time in August.
okay.
So it's gonna be a bit difficult because that's kind of when I make my money.
Yeah.
But hands down, like, and this is no bias, and anybody will tell you this, Trinidad and Tobago Carnival is the best.
I heard
carnival
Aruba has the
ever.
best one.
Yeah, it is the best.
Have you been to Salvador in Brazil?
No, but it's the same time as Trinidad, that's why.
Oh, okay.
But I heard with Brazil Carnival, you don't really get to partake like that. Like, you have to have gone a few weeks before, sign up to a samba school, do these steps, because they have like a performance thing that they do for the floats. Yeah. So it's not as free as, like, say, Notting Hill would be.
I think Salvador's got the most attendance in terms of like population.
For sure. I can imagine that.
It's a massive country.
But I was going to say they're a bigger country as well. But at the same time, their costumes as well are insane. Did you guys ever see the one with the shark? And they had like the mouth opening.
No.
They do a lot of robotics and stuff with the...
They do a lot of, how can I say it? I've been there to the Brazil Carnival. And they do a lot of like...
You've been Brazil?
Do you have a Brazilian child? You look like you have a Brazilian child.
That's a good question.
You look like you have a Brazilian child.
That's why he keeps going back.
Yeah.
But they're even like, because the carnival for them is like a month long. It's like a holiday. It's not just like a weekend or whatever. It is a long time. And they prepare for it for a long time.
Yeah.
But they still have old traditions that they've taken from like I said, so Salvador Carnival is different from Rio de Janeiro Carnival and stuff like that. They call it the Bahia Carnival. Oh, nice. So they have like ancient like African roots embedded into their carnival.
Okay, Mr. Wikipedia.
So I don't know where Carnival came from. I don't know who had the first ever Carnival.
That's a great question.
I think it would probably be Brazil.
Oh, really?
I think so, yeah. But it definitely came from like some type of slavery, something, to be honest. It's a culture. Like I know Capoeira came from, they said that's how the slaves used to fight, you know, like they would be trying to like dodge from the masters. That's why they could like do these kind of
Capoeira.
Capoeira. Yeah, I heard that's like a fighting style from slavery that just kind of lasted. But I assume Carnival would be something from slavery as well.
Do you feel Notting Hill does it justice? Like the Carnival?
I feel like a lot of, like now, I think, so the last time we had Carnival here, it was the highest recorded attendance, over 1 million people.
Really?
And the bands, from like a people who respect the culture point of view, we struggled because we couldn't keep people outside the band. So people were coming into the ropes. Like, you know, me as a masquerader too, I've stopped playing in Notting Hill because people don't know how to react when they see us. You know, obviously we're really not clad in much, and then you'll have like these men, just literally feathers covering our little bits, and obviously skimpier the merrier, because we see sunshine, we go all out. We want to tan evenly, we don't want lines and string. So I remember there was so many times where I would probably peel off to go like to the loo or something, and then the men would skate. They not grab, they take you, like 3 of them would come take you at one point, and it's just like, what the hell? So you have to go in like groups of 3, 4s. So yeah, Notting Hill does it justice, but there is a mix of people who don't really know what they're there for and what the culture is. They don't respect and understand the culture.
That's what I was going to ask you, because you said you tend to make money around Carnival time. So for someone who's a novice, who's never been or anything like that, how would you say, like, when people go, Carnival's just full of people that are over-sexualizing themselves, da-da-da. And how is it for you? Obviously, you spoke about it a little bit, but how is it for you in terms of, like, you obviously are one of the women that tend to look attractive, not wearing much. How do you cope with that? Like, how do you?
I mean,
she enjoys it.
No, I have like mace and stuff. I don't know if mace is legal in the UK.
Okay.
So
I think it is mace, like the shit they spray.
You've got that.
Oh, pepper spray.
Have you got it in that bag?
No. I'm about to have a taser this year, like if I need to, but.
How are you legally allowed to have that?
I don't think so. That's why I'm very hesitant to mention.
I think you are. I think you're allowed to have some.
They don't let women protect themselves. To be fair, like we aren't allowed to even have a knife. Like.
What is the worst? Where do we go from? Like,
I would have a knife. Oh my God. And then
I'm gonna stab someone. I'm gonna fucking do it.
I would literally start. I'd be like, do not. Like, let me pee.
What was the worst experience for you in a carnival? What experience? What was the worst like in terms of someone harassing you or not
being
harassing
picked up
you?
by 3 men would surely can't get worse than that.
No, like my one was I was nice to a guy, I remember. So he was outside the ropes. And this is not to throw any culture on the bus, but okay, so
just do it.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah,
so
do it.
Middle Eastern men, what the fuck?
What the
What the fuck? So, because I've been to like Jardan and I've been to like, you know, all these places, Kuwait and stuff, and I understand.
You know the horniness in them. You know they got a lot of horniness.
They really are so straight, and when it comes to women as well, I'm like, you know what I mean?
You got answers, bro.
No, we'll come. I'm not even trying.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
I love your people at the same time, but Jesus, like when y'all see women, y'all go mad. Like, you know, they have them jokes saying, "Oh, her ankle showed in her Muslim wear," and I got horny. Like, I can see why those jokes make sense, but yeah, it was just a guy. He just would just not leave me alone, but via a rope. So he's like getting rope burn, must be. And like he's just like trying to hey, like, and I don't know what he was saying, but he had an accent, and I was just looking at this guy like laughing my head off.
How much is he worth?
I mean, he wasn't my type, but like he had, I think, a bit of hair coming out the butt crack. Like, it's cool. Like, you know, when they shave the hair in a line as well. Like, oh no, it's cool.
And they say we're sexist, bro. We just love women, innit? Like, what
but do it respectfully, jeez. Like, I always say to men, like, if we came up to you and was like, bruv, what's your number? Like, you men would be like, shook. You probably start running. Yeah, you'd be like, take my phone. You'd be like, oh, like, you know? It's been an experiment. We've done it before.
Oh, serious?
Yeah, like, when guys come up to me in the club and they're like trying to be too much, I do it back to them and they're like, geez, fam, like, all right. And they walk off. But it's like, why do we have to get to that level? I'm reflecting your behavior and you don't like it. So,
but isn't it hard to balance? Because if we came, not weeks, we don't do this, obviously. No, but like, isn't it a thing where maybe they're doing it to come across as masculine and like, yo, like
confidence.
I'm gonna hold it down for you. Like, what's your number, B? Like, let's keep it stepping. Whereas if I came on like, God damn, those nails, they're so nice.
I probably would respond to you more, to be fair.
Yeah, like. Probably. The men over there kind of response.
Because I feel more comfortable with a man who comes more tenderly. Not tenderly, but you can show me your side after. But in a certain setting to get my attention, don't do things. I've had men throw drinks on me and be like, "Oh, sorry, love, let me get you a new one." And it's like, you will go that far.
I know that down.
Throw a drink at you.
Yeah, like my drink. Like, throw my drink on me. And then they'll be like...
Well, as in they just knock it out your...
Yeah. And I'm just like... Really? Like, you know, is it? And I'm
double.
like, it's cool. No, I don't even take the drink. I'm just like, I was leaving. It's fine. Like, you good. So
that's mad.
But no, for Carnival, to get back to your question, sorry, because we will drift. I can see we are a chatty bunch.
Good.
So for someone who hasn't been before, I would just say there's safety in numbers. Definitely don't get too drunk. Like, have a granny in the group. Like, have a mom in the group that would look after people. I am that now. That's why I said that. Yeah. Before I was not that. Before I was like, woo!
COVID changed that.
Like, jump on his back. Like, let's go. Like, slap the ass. But no, Neil's seen some.
Do you drink when this is happening, or do you stay sober?
I am completely sober now for like a while.
You find it hard to be sober in that sort of environment.
We used to get licked to Supermalt, bro.
Yeah, we did. We really did. Wow, like you have me airing stuff out. Like, nah, like, to be fair, like when I was young, when I was like now coming to uni, 19, 20, them ages, free alcohol was fun. But now you get free alcohol, it's like, what's next? Like, you know what I mean? Like, let's free flights. Free house, free
mortgage,
house.
Where's
the car? Free car,
please,
let's talk there. But if you come up to me as a guy, you're like, free drinks? I'm like, all right, you know.
So boys, listen, the bottles ain't working no more. You got to up your game.
Yeah, it depends on the girl you're going for. Some girls will love that. They see more on the table, they're like, they'll come to you. You know what I mean? But I think the women of quality won't really. But that's, again, very biased opinion. Like,
no, we support it.
Yeah.
Well, okay, Mr. COVID, fam.
He's like, bullshit.
Malcolm's got some quick, fiery questions.
Okay. Yeah. But wait, one sec. Have any of y'all been to Notting Hill?
I've not. I don't know why I haven't.
We go every year without fail.
Like, I can't remember why I haven't gone, but yeah, there's always been a reason as to why I haven't gone.
I'll be honest. If I get a girlfriend or stuff, I'll find no reason to go Carnival anymore.
But this is what I'm trying to.
So you guys come to find gas.
This is what I'm trying to. No,
I'm not going there.
Be for that.
I don't want to lie to you. Say I'm going there for the
Middle Eastern men. Yeah.
I'm not going there for the culture.
Right.
I'll be honest.
No.
I'm going there to meet another girl.
Okay.
So yeah, we need to stop playing dumb. Like, man are going there to move the girl. Girls, some girls are aware of that. Some girls obviously.
Some girls are going there to move to man.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's just normal. Like, we can't.
So, quick fiery question: would you let your girl go to Carnival? Yes or no?
Ooh, nice one.
Come on, man.
Be honest, bro.
No, I would.
You're lying.
That's boo.
You're lying. I know you're lying.
You would. That's
my woman's grown. My woman's grown.
Of course not. No way. No.
Would you let your man not let you go Carnival?
This was just about to tell you.
No, I would.
You have to be
I
careful
would.
with what you do and don't let your girl do. I feel like express your, disappointment that she might be interested in going, but don't tell her she cannot go because what she's going to do is spite you.
She's gonna rebel.
For sure.
Deep.
No, I'm just saying. Women, how we're tuned. We might act like submissive and thing, but when she's talking to her girlfriend, she's like, "Don't worry, yeah. Like I'm going, yeah. So don't tell her what not exactly. Don't tell her what not to do. Be like, oh well, just be safe. Like come at a caring point of view. Be like, there's a lot of men out there who might be groping you and stuff. I just want to make sure you're safe and thing. If you don't want to go,
manipulate.
Yeah, manipulate.
Reverse psychology.
Reverse psychology, the
Okay.
thing. But don't just tell her no. Like, don't do that.
Never say no, basically. Always manipulate the woman.
I wanna not to even ask me that question. Like,
I know the backhand's coming.
She should communicate, be able to communicate with you though.
No, but she should.
No, but if you're married and when you've got that soulmate that you supposedly have, a certain question my girl knows not to ask me. She knows my answer. She knows the way I'm thinking, and I think that's how it should be.
Okay, cool. So, cool. So, so are you allowed to go carnival?
Yeah, of course.
I hear that.
That's my money.
I hear it.
That's why I get my money.
I hear it.
No, legit. If I have a girlfriend, there's no reason for me to go carnival. What am I going to do?
What? So
but that's like saying there's no reason to ever go to a club. There's no reason to go on a
There's
holiday.
no reason to leave your house.
There's no. Yeah.
I'm with that as well. I'm with that. I honestly think if you have a partner, there's no reason him or her should be going nightclubs anymore.
But it's about having
You're
fun.
asking for trouble. Do you know when Kanye West said that song, like, how can you stay faithful in a room full of hoes? Yeah, don't use that. But it's just like, you're putting yourself in a situation where that stuff the possibility is gonna increase.
No, but temptation exists everywhere. You could be going for the bus, the train, you know what I mean? And a woman could say, oh, thank you. And then you guys start talking, like, so.
But we're talking about the probability of increasing. It's gonna increase tenfold if you go to a nightclub or
So you think only single people go to the clubs?
Should go to the clubs. There's a big difference.
Oh, but do you think, as it exists today, that only single people
No,
are in a
of
club?
course not. Of course not.
No, but they should be.
them guys that go with girls,
That should be.
they're Call of Duty campers, bro. They put them out there and they stand and hide and wait for you. Like, that's my girl. It's like,
Imagine you got a man, and I'm coming up to you, and then you're starting telling me about your kids and your. I don't want to hear it, bro.
So you exit stage
Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, like, in theory, a club should only be for single people. Instead of ID checks, they should do relationship steps.
Oh, I
checks.
hear that. No. Yeah, the
Thank
night
you.
entry to any girl that tries to come in with a man. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh,
You got a
that
man
is
now.
great. Oh my god, that's world class. That is world class.
I'm speaking a place of truth and evil, yeah?
No, fair
I'm
enough.
that guy that's going to take advantage of that girl that's just had that bad breakup or whatever. Or
Yeah.
I'm taking a
That's
break.
fine because she's single.
I'm taking a break.
That's fine because she's single.
And as a predator, I'm going to latch on to that.
As a Middle Eastern predator.
MEPs up in the building. No, I don't agree, but you know what? Because people have fun differently. Like
100%.
you can't say if your girl likes to dance, and so what you want her to do? Enroll in classes for the rest of her life? If she wants to shake her leg, like
I'll buy some speakers.
Okay, well, yeah, at least do a setup. Replace nightclub. If you met her as well in the nightclub.
I'll do shout outs as well. I'll get a couple decks.
Yeah, like you have to set the things.
I'll even set up a little bar so she can order her drinks and look
And
like.
you'll be the bartender and everything.
Bartender,
So, yeah,
DJ,
mocktails, yeah.
waiter. I'm that guy.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Home by 10. Home by 10.
I'll be turning the lights on. Party's over. Someone will stand back.
Turn the lights on. Your
What are you? You are in deep thought right now. What's going
No.
on?
It's just because I have these conversations with people.
Right.
So it's just like, would you go nightclub with your girl? Some guys have. And it's just like the same way when they say, it's like saying going on holiday with your girl. It's fun and stuff, but it's not the same as it was when you were single. And I'm assuming it's for the girl as well.
Girls when girls like you, they like being all in you, like they're
They're
like being next to you.
They enjoy every
like,
moment.
yeah, they like being like Siamese twins
Yeah.
with you. Like
Yeah.
they want to do everything with you.
Yeah.
So it's not the same.
They-
No,
yeah.
it's not the same. Not that I have a problem.
But men
with
get
doing
fed
that.
up with that, Y'all want your,
Space.
me time, your
100%.
cod time or whatever. Yeah. So what is the girl supposed to do when she can't be in you?
Oh
How is
shit!
she
You
supposed to
said.
entertain herself?
Well, that's a great question you got.
I've got a great question.
Yeah, which leads to what she just said.
I don't know what the question is.
Would you rather be cheated on,
Right.
or would you rather cheat?
Oh, that was a question. Yeah.
Did you see the link?
Yeah.
It worked, innit?
Yeah, go on.
He just tried to not let his boy answer the question. It's fine. I'll let it. I'll let it go, Judge. That's a strange one. Like, I have been in a position where I could cheat, but I just wouldn't because it's like, it's long.
Do you find it hard as a woman? Because obviously...
It's very easy as a woman to cheat.
Exactly. So it's extremely easy. It's extremely easy. No man is going to come to another man as a man saying, oh, you cheated on me, da-da-da-da. And you get approached, I'm assuming, almost at least a couple times a week.
I feel like when I'm in a relationship, if a man even squeezes my ass, I feel like I've just cheated on my boyfriend.
Oh, wow.
And I didn't ask you to squeeze my ass, but you squeezed my ass. So if I smile, because I say, ooh, that ass squeeze was nice.
Cheating.
That's cheating. You know what I mean? Exactly. 100%. So as a woman, it's easier.
Because then he's going to do the other cheek.
And then it might be a slap, and then it might be a finger, and then I don't know what else it might be after that.
Oh, then a finger. Wow.
Oh.
Really goes forward.
I like a forward man, to be fair, but that's me. Sorry, I keep cutting your question as you keep cutting mine. Go on. What were you saying?
What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. You
just a mess over there.
Yeah. You said, would you rather be cheated or cheated on?
If
you had to choose.
If I had to choose. You know what? Because what you don't know, you can't respond to, right? So I'd rather be cheated on. Because it's a mind game when you've cheated on someone and you have to see them. Especially if they ask you the question. I know men don't have this thing where you could cheat on a girl and a girl will ask you, did you cheat on me? And a man will say, nah, babe. Stop being insecure, babe. Like, never.
Yeah, you got to reverse.
Like,
you got to manipulate.
Yeah, I don't know why he's doing it.
Because you've just literally 2 minutes ago, you were emphasizing that men should be manipulators, and now there's manipulation.
That's why I'm single, guys. Because I don't have time for all this bullshit. But so I rather, not that I would like to be cheated on, but I rather not know, as in I got cheated on, rather than cheat on somebody. Because like that's not nice.
I've never asked this question. So if you got cheated on, would that make you love them more because they're more desirable?
I am not one of those girls. Okay. You cheat on me. I'm not waiting to see how much we love each other, how much trust we could put in this relationship. I'm out. Like, because the fact that I could cheat on you every single day,
100%,
and I'm not doing it, but you tell me about temptation and bullshit and she stole the sex from me. How does your dick get hard if you're not attracted to the person? She didn't put stilts in your penis to make it stand and then jump on it. You got that hard by yourself.
You're asking the right questions, but we're not going to give you the answers for that.
Or we don't want to state the man them.
State the man them. Listen, this is why I'm on this thing.
We're not going to...
MEP, what's up?
I legit thought in this day and age, girls would still forgive and forget.
I think girls should forgive and forget.
Do you know what? I have a
Don't
problem
roll
with...
your eyes. Don't roll your eyes. Women should forgive and forget.
That's what makes you... I feel like
that's what makes you special.
And makes you special.
This is why it makes you special.
You got to be the bigger person.
Ladies, please do not take this bait and this bullshit that they are slinging our way. Like, girls are sweet. That's why we love them. No.
Listen, we'll cut that out.
That's what... No, but that's what made your mothers and your grandmothers and your great strong, great women, because they
on Mother's Day, the disrespect.
They had these traits, but I feel like these new generation girls, they feel like it's a weakness, and it's just like, no,
it
man,
absolutely is a weakness. Like,
to forgive and forget.
No, not to forgive and forget. Forgive and forget, move on. But don't keep every month forgiving and forgetting the same mistake.
Not every month. That's
you have to learn from your experience.
What was your theory?
Yeah, my theory was, if you're seeing each other, then obviously if you're seeing each other, then you get one chance to fuck up. If he then becomes you're together as in boyfriend and girlfriend, then you get 2 chances to fuck up. If you then become a fiance, then you get 4 to 5 chances to fuck up.
Wow.
And then if you're married, then you get at least 6, 7 chances to fuck up.
Nah.
I think it resets every time.
The timing should be reversed.
No.
You've put so much time into someone, you shouldn't get that much times to fuck up by marriage. Marriage is like, you've decided, you've asked yourself, you've weighed the pros and cons. Like, do I want to be with this person? Do I want to be with a person for the rest of my life?
But it's a fuck up.
What's a fuck up?
It's a fuck up. As
it's a mistake.
Yeah.
You know what? I think when you're married though, you're kind of like you're it's a fuck up in itself because you can't just divorce. Like,
right.
So that I do agree. Like if you are gonna get married,
less fuck up time.
Yeah, don't cheat,
because you've been with that person for a time now. Like, what the hell?
You've made that decision already. Like, you should have done the fuck ups already. That's why you've decided I've done enough fuck ups. I'm ready to settle now.
So do you boys think that you could cheat? Like a girl could rape you?
I wasn't expecting that.
That's a great question.
Can a girl rape me? I feel like I've been raped.
As a man,
I feel like I've been raped. I can say that I've unconsensually had my penis swell up. 100%.
Do you know what?
If a woman, wait.
So it got hard.
If a woman, right, when you're sleeping, right, wakes you up sucking your dick,
that's rape, yeah.
That's unconsensual. If you woke up to someone licking you out, is
She's
that
done it way too many times.
She's like, that's my bag. That's how I get them. That's how I get them.
That's my alarm clock right there. You know, you'll have that tune, 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 tune. Mine is like, yeah. You think you can be raped? Do you think you can?
I believe so as well. Especially when you want to have sex that you don't want to have.
Oh my God.
Then don't have it then.
No, this is the problem.
It's going to cause more problems if you don't.
The questions you get asked, am I still attractive to you? Am I still attracted to you?
Who have you
Do you
fucked
still love
recently?
me? Have you fucked someone else? Those are loads of questions. Are you a man because you don't want to have sex? Sometimes men don't want to have sex.
Yeah.
I get that. And sometimes men are shit at sex. And sometimes men's penis midway sex just gets off. Like, I don't think that has...
How's that make you feel? 'Cause I've heard that happens a lot.
Allegations. I've heard.
No, you guys have heard, yeah. Asking for a friend, right? How does that make me feel? Just that wasting my time. I could have used my toys the whole time. It was just
Really?
Yeah, because I am now...
You're good at what you do.
Yeah, no, toys are good at what they do. Like,
Okay.
I just want... Okay, so at this point, like, sex is like weed, right?
Okay.
Like, I just take a toke and I sleep. Like, I have the best sleeps ever. But sometimes you feel like... And a lot more now because I'm not in a relationship, so it's not... I feel like relationship sex is better because you have a connection,
I
right?
agree with you. Yeah,
right.
100%.
So, toys would take me, like, 2 to 5 minutes tops and I sleep, right?
Yeah.
A man is gonna take long and then you mightn't even... And then you might still have to use your toy anyway.
We're going to take long.
No, I don't...
You don't know us.
Quickie crew is the better crew anyway. Yeah. But like, I just feel like it's a waste of time. Like, if you knew you weren't up to the challenge, and that's another thing. Like, oh, y'all talk big game, and then 2 minutes and you're done. But you know, I'm still there, like waiting, like what's going on. So I feel like it's just a waste of time at that point. Like, I could have just used my toys.
So do you prefer? To have quicker sex? Would you rather a man come in like 5 minutes, or would you rather?
Nobody likes hour-long sex. This is not
I'm
Pornhub.
Oh, okay,
this
right.
is not Pornhub.
I've been doing it right for time.
Go on, talk. Go on, no.
I'm the man.
First, quick fire question: OnlyFans or Sugar Daddy?
Sugar Daddy.
Are you on OnlyFans?
I've never been on OnlyFans. I will never be on OnlyFans. I'll tell you why. Because I'm not giving anybody commission for my pictures. Like, you know what I mean?
Only 10%. Isn't it? What's the percentage? 5 or 10%?
It's 20%, no?
20%.
Yeah.
Oh, I never thought about that. So you're not doing it because doing it because really like people are making money off you.
Yeah.
You sure? I'm sure you can get your toes out and you can make money.
I have. Funnily enough, my most viewed video on YouTube is of me peeling a mask off of my feet.
Serious?
Yeah, and that's weird. I didn't think that this thing was real. This category of
foot fetish.
Foot fetishes was real. And a guy actually commented, he's like, "This video was very disappointing." I'm like, the title says I'm peeling a foot mask off my foot. Did you want to see more of my foot? Like, it seemed like I didn't show enough playful toe action in there to get him aroused.
He was a creep. Okay.
So,
Look, the thing with sugar daddies...
Yeah, sorry, back to you.
Because I know 1 or 2 of them.
right.
Bro, let's get some views.
I'm his foot manager, though.
We'll add some music to it and do it in slow-mo.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, sorry, go on.
With sugar daddies, yeah, because I support them. I just like do your thing, man. Da, da, da. It's only when I feel cringed out is when I see like, because I've seen it when I've seen like this really older gentleman,
right,
and he's with like an 18-year-old girl.
Yeah. No.
That sometimes makes you feel uncomfortable.
No, that definitely does. Yeah.
So where's the limit? Is it like you can only have a sugar daddy when you're 25, when you're 30? Like, how does it work?
So I had my first sugar daddy I had when I was like 26. But when I say sugar daddy, I'm smart, right? I have never slept with these men because I feel like with men you have to train them. So you have to train a man. Yeah. If a man buys you KFC,
wait. Sorry, I'm gonna call cap on that. You ain't slept with no man
that's sugar daddy. Swear to God.
Okay, I can understand why. I can understand, but finish your story.
Swear to God.
No, I'm not gonna listen. Go on,
but let me tell you why. This was my thought behind it. I knew, like, if a man buys you a KFC box and you sleep with him, if a man buys you, a box of KFC, you sleep with him, he's gonna think that's your value. If I want sex from this chick, I'm just gonna buy her a box of KFC and she will sleep with me. If a man buys you nothing and you sleep with him, he's literally just gonna call you at 3 a.m. in the morning when he's horny and be like, "Come on, sleep with me." If you a sugar daddy buys you a plane ticket, this or that, but I'm telling him I want a house, right? So he's telling me about like come and stay with him in his house. I'm like, nah, I kind of want my own. Like, what if we fall out? Like, I'm painting scenarios.
Yeah.
So he would just keep flying me out and whatever, giving me money, like trying to get to know me. And I was like, still telling him like what I want from this relationship, and what he wanted was just, I guess, a nice pretty girl on his side or whatever. Yeah. So I never slept with them. There was different men for different things, but yeah, I think like with men you have to train them. So if you sleep with them at the first, them doing something nice for you, like they're either gonna stop doing that nice for you.
So when you get the mortgage is when you'll be able to.
I was skin out in every room in my house. Listen, I don't even like anal, but you could put whatever you want in there. Like,
listen,
I would whatever. Like, yes, you've now delivered on what I want.
You know her price. You know her price now, yeah. A mortgage.
In Chelsea, darling. Like,
go on, bro.
A friend of my dad's, he's a similar age, so he's in his 60s. He went through a divorce.
Right.
He went through like a couple years of depression.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Then he went and got himself like a young girl.
Right.
Like younger than his daughters and his sons.
He's crazy, yeah. But...
So he's like 65 and he got himself like a 23-year-old girl. At first I was like, come on, man, like this guy's lost the plot. Yeah. But honestly, they both win from it. He spends money on her. But
and her price is probably lower as well than someone else, like, you know what I mean?
But she's rejuvenated him, makes him feel young.
Right.
Like, they go out to places and like, he enjoys himself.
Yeah.
So I'm like, if he's happy, you can't get at him for it.
Oh, yeah,
like,
sorry. So you asked me what age, right? So I think with the younger girls, they are more on looks, like, so they would probably have a guy spend and buy hair for them or
like
eyelashes,
a
bag or something. But then, so that's why these men I think are going younger and younger, because they could afford more. But as you said, with these 18-year-olds or 17 or whatever, well, 18 and over for me for sure.
So you'd be comfortable if you had a friend who was 18 who wanted to sort of like pursue that.
It depends on the maturity level, because I do believe there are some 18-year-olds who are like 25-year-olds, but I believe that there are some 18-year-olds who are like 12.
That
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it depends on your maturity level. If I feel like you're being manipulated in the situation, then no. But saying that as well, like, time is a very valuable asset. People don't realize that. Once you've given your time to someone, you are already giving them currency. Like, you know what I mean? So I feel like it's a fair exchange in that. So that's also... Behind me, I'm like, I'm giving you my time. So that's already more valuable than pum pum to me. Like, you know, because you have me here. I could still be in London, but instead I'm in this country with you.
Oh, it's international. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Listen,
you're in this country with me. Oh my god.
I don't have sex in London. I will have sex in anywhere else.
Because it doesn't count if it's out of your postcode.
I'm telling you.
Here's one thing I always assume, but I don't know if it's true or not. So if you've got a sugar daddy and you're not, let's say, having sex, sometimes I see them with like 70-year-old men, for instance.
And they
maybe you can't get it up.
Exactly. Some of them can't have sex.
So who do you then go have sex with? The younger guys that you know?
Your boyfriend.
Like,
it depends. But me as toys, I've discovered toys a long time ago, and you know, I would always recommend to my friends.
That's so scary, man. We always speak about it because you're giving yourself an expectation that sometimes we can't deliver, if that makes sense.
No, men can deliver. Like, a toy is not a body, right?
Yeah.
There's no emotion.
There's no emotion and stuff. So if you bring that, fine. But a lot of men don't want that. And a lot of men don't know how to have sex. It's really bad. Like, and I don't have time to teach you. And women are different. You can't apply what she liked to me. Because I probably will hate that. Yeah. But you're thinking, oh, this used to get her off, so let me try it.
True.
And you don't realize you're pushing yourself further and further away. So you have to get somebody. That's another thing. If you get somebody who is willing to teach you, like that person, like cherish her, you know what I mean? Because not everybody going on do that.
What's the most lavish or expensive gift a sugar daddy's like? Oh
no, I'm a flights girl, so you would never see me in expensive stuff because I'm on the road as well. Like, I don't want to be robbed and stuff, you know what I mean? But no, honestly, like I'm from Hackney. Like, a guy tried to rob my phone one time. Like, he grabbed the phone, he realized it was an old iPhone, he gave it back. Like, so I don't want
what kind of dude you robber?
He was on a bicycle as well. I would have outrun him. I would have been like,
I get that, man. Hold that, man. I don't want that, man.
I was like, exactly. Like, give me back my phone. I was even shook. I was just like, you're so stupid. Like, look, next time. Like, we had a conversation.
Did you not take offense to that? No. Rob this for me.
I got this 2 years ago, you know.
Don't you pay for this?
It's a good nick. It's no scratches.
I need my phone. Nah, I'm a flights girl. So, like, if you fly me out somewhere, yeah, you will get the best of me.
Has to be 5-star in that, yeah?
Yeah.
So if you take okay, right. So,
but that's just me. Like this is just me. They're girls are different.
But you in particular. So okay, you said obviously a mortgage would be able to, you have a price.
You know what? If you're bringing comfort into my life,
yeah,
I will make you comfortable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So mortgage.
A flat to Bora Bora is getting what he wants.
That's all right. Yeah, that's like 20.
That's all right. That's okay.
So, I
like it. You know, you're good negotiator.
I support that's great. But then you said you obviously haven't had any sexual intercourse with one of these men. Is it because they haven't bought you a house?
Yeah.
Mad.
Yeah.
So what is the oldest you've had? So I know you want to know that answer. What is the oldest?
No, I haven't actually touched 50s yet. I'm in 44.
Oh, okay.
I'm still a young man.
Yeah, he's dick still
I mean, I had
twitching
50s
a
looking
little
at me, but it wouldn't pass conversation stage. So with 50s, I was in this guy was running this ring or something, and he would organize for us to go on dates with them. But at that time, I was young. I was like 24. I was looking for knowledge. Like I'm always trying to have a conversation about where I'm trying to be. So I'd ask older people their opinion. And we used to get £500 just to go on a date with these people. So
hey, listen, if you're a woman in this life, man,
it's easy money.
Where's sugar mummies at though? I don't know.
No,
Where do you look for them?
But
Tell me.
I've had friends who've had sugar mummies and they don't like it because when a woman fucks you and leaves money on the side of the dressing table for you, you're gonna feel away. No man I know has been like, oh yeah, she gave me money. They all feel away.
That, bro. Like, oh yeah, I left the envelopes in the.
Literally, I left you an envelope with something on the side of the bed.
Bro, just give me that money. You're missing £10, man. Run that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so back to slow fire questions. That's what it's called now. Right, so
fucking hell, Bob, look at
would
that.
you rather lick someone's eyeball or suck someone's toe?
Lick the eyeball. I lick the eyeball on normal.
Serious?
Yeah, I'm weird. Like,
what does it taste like?
Yeah,
nothing.
Salty.
I think it was salty.
Yeah.
Apparently, you have no pressure points, nerve points in your eyeballs.
No,
so you
no. I was gonna do it for content.
Yeah.
You don't have pressure points in your eyeball.
Apparently not. So you could cut your eyeball and not notice until you see it.
Can you do it for him?
No, I would not lick his eyeball. You have a girlfriend. She would cut me. I can see.
But sucking toes is not bad either.
Yeah. If you like,
I really don't get.
I used to like sucking toes, like as in not me to have it done, but then as a young thing.
What does it feel? I don't get it though. Like,
It's alright,
it's
like
just
feeling
like touching the
between
body,
your toes.
yeah.
Like,
oh, is that where it is? I thought it was the actual toe.
no, you suck the toe, but the tongue would go like around and then. But it's the between
I'm
toes.
trying not
that
to do
feel
the
like-
actions whilst I'm thinking about it.
I'm a
Toe sucker.
I'm a yeah.
I'm happy
I'm a
that
toe
you're
sucker.
opening up. I felt like I was giving
Yeah.
all the tea. And
No.
there was
I'm a
nothing
toe
coming
sucker.
back.
No. I'm a toe.
I am as well.
You like sucking?
By the way, this is your guy. You can't
No,
do
but I
that all
do.
the time.
Yeah.
When he said eyeball.
Two people have said yes. Yes, me too.
No, honestly, when he said eyeball before, I was like, I want to try that. Like, as I get older, I want to experiment more and more.
Yeah, I think
I've never licked an eyeball in my life.
I think
Yeah, I
as
just
you
like
as you
eyeballs
get
on
older
purpose.
and you're just with someone for a long period of time, you just want to love their whole body, innit?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, that was
saying?
me. Like when
Yeah.
in the young days, I would be cute. So in the morning, I'd wake up and like brush my teeth quickly because I don't like jungle breath.
Yeah.
And I'd just like kiss up my whole boyfriend's face and then I'll lick his eyeball. I'll be like, "Wake up, baby!"
Yeah,
Like, yeah, I've done that before, but I was like
The
being
eye contact.
cutesy.
You obviously became very viral off the show.
Right.
Does a shoe fit, right?
That's a shoe fit, yeah.
When talking about how that came about and what your reaction was.
What was that experience like?
To me, it was just another job. Like it wasn't. I didn't expect to go viral. I was just myself. And yeah, it just is what
Did
it
you
is.
honestly mean it when you said it? Like
You know what is funny? Because a lot of people interpreted that phrase differently. And I think that is why it went viral. Because people didn't understand why I had said it.
Yeah.
So there were some people who genuinely thought I forgot who he was.
Oh, but you're saying it because you don't rate him.
Because I didn't want to answer.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
they forced me to answer. Because he was rude. Because
Oh, was it? You didn't.
But I didn't see
was
that.
so rude.
Really?
Yeah, you guys don't see
Oh,
everything.
yeah, it's not the whole 4 minutes. They
Cut and slice it.
Right.
So there were there's 4 girls.
Yeah.
Another thing is we are all filmed on the same day. So we
It's all
meet
the
each
same
other.
day,
We're
isn't it?
all in the same
Yeah.
room. This is one room, they're in the next room, whatever.
Yeah.
And one of the girls went in and she came back out in like a couple seconds.
Swear.
And me, I'm like mama protector, right? Like I love my ladies and I feel like sometimes men are dogs for no reason. So when she came in, I was like, what happened? She was just like, oh, he's just really rude. Like, he was just like, oh, this date's not going anywhere or whatever. I was just like, it's a 4-minute date. Like, you don't have to act like you've been dragged out your house to sit with this ugly girl or something. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so I was like, this guy needs to calm down. Like, and
was it Jardan?
It was Jardan. Okay. And I was just like, because to me, the most famous person there was Konan. And Konan had the most beautiful etiquette. Like,
oh, really?
He probably could have come across that he didn't want to be there, but he was still there. Yeah. He didn't cut a date short and be like, but he was very quiet. And I said like, oh, he's kind of mysterious, kind of quiet. And he's like, yeah, still that. But I think that's genuinely how he is. Yeah. But this guy came with the biggest ego I've ever seen, looking like any one of my cousins. So you're not that attractive to me. Yeah. You look like a Caribbean person. So I'm just like, why? But then after it was explained to me that Love Island apparently is a big show here. I've never seen a Love Island episode in my life.
Oh, serious?
I don't watch it.
Oh, so you didn't know who he was?
I really didn't know who he was. Oh. So that's another thing. So people thought I literally didn't watch Love Island. I didn't know who he was. So it's different ways it was interpreted, and that's why it went so viral. Because everybody was talking on my behalf to try to explain why I had said what I said. But then if you watch the rest of the clip, and then they like, oh, the mixed race one. But I knew exactly who he was. And then I was just he came up with like that Tesco's finest,
I saw that.
Finest ego, and you had like Tesco value face because you're looking like bottom shelf, but you coming up like, I should know who you are. If I didn't know who Konan is, why would I know who you are? Like, you know what I mean? So, but he was just really rude. Like, people didn't see how rude he was. And I was just like, nah, take that right down. Because everybody knows me. Like, I give what I get. So if you're nice to me, I'm nice to you. If you're a dick to me, I'm a big bitch to you. Like, and a huge bitch. I'll rally up all my girls, be like, come look at this guy. Who thinks he's the one? Like, you know what I mean? So,
he is not it.
Before we get into the reaction of it, what was if you had to, based on the dates alone, forget their status standard, which one would you have gone on a second date with? Well, if you had to choose
one based on looks and one based on personality.
So you know me, money is my factor.
So Konan. So
I was like Konan. Konan it is. Like, I want to fly. I want to go on first class trips to your daddy.
You want that Birkin bag, innit?
I really do. And I'll put it right on fucking eBay after that. I'll put that towards my mortgage. I ain't walking around Hackney with no Birkin bag. You have to be high. Like,
so looks-wise?
Looks-wise, and I'm not being mean, but none of them were actually physically my type.
Okay.
Like, I like...
Not old enough.
Yeah. they didn't have enough sagging skin from their faces.
We need wrinkles in here.
I like Asian men, like as in... So I was really in love with... When I first came across this Afghani guy in uni. And then I love Japanese men. So those are my two favorite. And then I really like dark people. So those are my... I'm like two different ends of these.
Where did you come across Japanese men? Like, I rarely see Japanese people in London.
So I actually flew to Japan.
Okay.
I was
Who flew you to Japan?
This was me actually. I was at university at the time still, and I took a gap year and I did like that 6 month backpacking. So if you ever see my Instagram, you'll see like I was in Malaysia, Thailand, Laos, Vietnam, Cambodia. I was just like moving around. And then I had extra money and I was like, oh, let me go to Japan. Because Japan to me is like island life in a different place.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, because I'm from an island.
Yeah.
And we have like, I guess...
This is an island, don't you?
Exactly. So it's just to see island life in different... And anime has traveled the globe, you know what I mean? So I'm like, see...
Your bag.
Are you an anime girl?
I like anime, but I think it does waste time. Like a lot. Like Attack on Titan, damn. Like you will lose about 4 days of your life trying to watch Attack.
But it's worth it. 4
It
days
is.
worth lost.
It is, but you find like, Japanese people, they're passionate. So they like, they would want to say like, open the door or like, oh, my food is late. But they would be like, my food is later. You want to behave like that. Yo, you're so passionate about that. So, but yeah.
No, that shit is the truth. That shit is the truth.
They're so passionate about. I'm like, so you're reading these Japanese because I tried to learn it. I'm like, is that all he's saying for this big reaction? And then you have the like lines in the screen and it's like all this fight stand stuff. But I do like I do love anime. Like I like Japanese music too and stuff. It's
Did you like it when you went over there? The culture and.
Yo, I would tell anybody, my top 2 places in the world, see Cuba and Japan. I would love to move to Japan. I would love to even move to Bali, actually. But just to, like, be isolated.
You must have got a lot of reactions, though, the way you look into it, or no?
No, actually.
Whereabouts in Japan did you go?
I was in...
Tokyo.
There was Tokyo, yeah. There was the Tokyo Auto Salon thing. So they had, like, all these fancy posh cars. I was there. But we did go some other places. Like I remember we went Hot Springs. Let me tell you this story real quick.
Go on.
So Hot Springs, so I went with a guy and 2 other people who I had met previously in Thailand. It was in Thailand. So my guy's going to me. He's like, "Oh, you're supposed to cover your tattoos." So I have 2 tattoos, and he's like, tattoos are associated with the mafia in Japan. So I was like, okay, interesting. And he's just like, I just want to let you know, like, you're gonna be very popular when you go. So I was like, okay, cool. He's like, because you have
Japanese,
to
this guy.
This is Japanese, yeah. Okay. He's Japanese. He's like, you have to be naked. So I'm like, that's fine. I was like, but they're separated. He's like, yeah, women on one side, men on one side. Yo, I kid you not. As I took my clothes off, so I literally bent down, got back up, and I just felt like, so I looked around. Everybody was behind me. There was this little child, like, staring up into my ovaries. And I was just like, yo, I don't know if to move the child or not. It was so awkward. And they just kept staring at me, like, because I was with my other girlfriend. She's white. She's like, but they didn't even.
But were they staring in, like, awe?
They were staring as in, like, they wanted to touch me, like, to see.
But they didn't, because they were respectable.
Some of them came close.
Serious?
Like they would do things like you would see they're touching me because there's a space between us, but you're still this close to me. So yeah.
Does the shoe fit? Yeah.
Right.
When you said that comment,
can you say the comment for us?
No. Pay me. No. Who's Jardan again?
Did you like financially merchandise stuff like deals? Were you getting booked for that? Got a club appearance? Who's
That's a great question.
Is that what happened?
So the first thing I struggled with, and I'm not gonna lie, was me getting them to tag me. So to this day, they have never tagged me, and everybody's telling me
bastards.
to like go do a case and whatever. Because I remember when I signed the NDA, I had said to them, I had written something on it. I have a screenshot, and they just refused to tag me. And then the manager came back to me and he was just like, I heard you asking, because I was like, I'm just baiting them. If you're using my image, you tag me or I'm gonna flag you. And then they were like, oh, we've been given permission by, I think it's not even Footasylum, it's someone they hired to use the images. I think it's like World of Comedy or something.
Oh yeah.
That so like there was a whole rift, like the whole issue, to the point where I just gave up. So everybody's like, you should monetize it, but I didn't know how to because like
it's like you said earlier about these good-looking dumb people. They've got management.
Yeah, you need to have management because you could be viral and broke, like for sure. So I didn't know how to. So the only thing I had realized that I could do within my capacity is probably like print on demand shipping with the t-shirts and stuff. Yeah. So that's what I had done. In terms of people asking me to appear at places, yeah, they did, but nobody was talking money at that point. Everybody was just talking like favors, and I was just like, nah, I'd rather just be home. Yeah, I'd rather just be home. Like I'm not even being catty or selfish. Like it's annoying for me to this day to leave my house because people come up to me and they're like, yo, that girl, and I'm like, yeah, but what do you want? Do you want me to shake your hand? Do you want me to take a picture with you? Do you want me to sign something? Do you want me to ask about your like how you felt the show? What I don't know what you want from me. So to just have that dead conversation of like, yo, that girl, and I'm like, yeah, and then we're just like, awkwardly standing there like, it's a bit weird.
What I'm about to say is probably a bit mean, but do you not feel like, and a lot of people have done this, do you not feel like you should have maybe gone to those shows, even though, because what we all do as mistakes when we do start some sort of venture or business is, first thing's money.
Yeah.
So do you not feel like when the hype was there, it was probably the best time for you to
have gone on it?
Within reason, by the way.
No, of course, I get you. Like I did do Linda E's show. That was not paid.
Okay.
Yeah. So I did do some. Yeah. But for people who I know, I'm not just gonna be out here like, But I get you. Like I believe to make it in an industry, you have to have like a show reel. Yeah. So, and sometimes to get your show reel, you need to have done free bits.
A lot of free stuff,
to put your. But again, like me, for example, I didn't go on the show with like as a celebrity, like as a musician to promote my music. So when the attention was on me and people were coming to like see what I did, I didn't really have something to give them. Yeah. Because literally for me, it was a job. It wasn't like.
You got paid for it?
Yeah, you get paid for it.
You get paid for it? Can you say how much?
It wasn't that much,
No?
It was like $150.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. For me, it was literally a job. So that's why people thought I had like a motive behind it and I was like putting on this personality and whatever. I was just like, nah, it's a job for me. I'm not trying to be out here promoting anything. So yeah, but like if I could have done it again, I would have done so many things differently if I knew I was going to go viral. But no, I completely agree with you. If I was trying to be a host in somewhere else, then yeah, I would have done all these shows for free.
Am I right to think as well? I'm guessing no one really big came for you to really worth getting out your bed. Is that maybe why? Or was it actually big people and you're like, no, fuck that, I'm not doing it for free? Or was it a bit of both?
I think I do lack research because I'm not familiar. I am literally Caribbean through and through.
Yeah.
So I would be sitting sometimes with celebrities and not know who they are. So
Okay, cool.
I always thought, like, when I was growing up, like, you know, a man could have money, like, for example, and you could be next to him, but that doesn't mean you have money.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, a man could be rich and you could be, like, next, but you are still living in a council flat at the end of the day. Like, unless that's coming to you some way, like, it doesn't make any sense. So, to answer your question, I don't know if there was anybody, like, big. I wouldn't have known.
What was the funniest reaction that you saw from that, obviously, that thing going viral?
The funniest reaction, like... I don't know. There were so many things because the Caribbean community came and they were like, "Oh no, she just genuinely forgot who he was." You know, in Caribbean we forget that. So I was like,
"No,
I knew." But then you had like the other side of the Caribbean community is just like, "Yeah, don't deal with a Trini woman. Like we will shut you down in 2 seconds." Like, I had some guys like from weird profiles tell me I was like clapped or something. Then I would have some guys saying she's leng. So I didn't know these terms, these UK terms.
Right, okay.
So I had some girl with like hair salon. She owned a hair salon. She's like, why is her hair like that? I wish I could have fixed it for her. But you know, everybody came in with their promotional material, you know, behind it. Like, but it was a fun show. Like there was nothing, again, as I said, I did not expect to go viral. So it was just interesting.
The thing that made me laugh the most to it was this. I think it was like in a school.
Oh yeah, with the school children.
Yeah, the school children.
What happened? Is it?
No, they made a whole song and everything.
That was actually my next question, bro. Did you not think about making a song? Because with Linda E, it was just
yeah, we were literally. I was thinking about it, but again, like I feel like you can't jump into things until
without knowing what I've gone
and without knowing how to monetize things. Yeah. Like you know what I mean. So. Okay, I make a song now, but how do I make money from it? Like, you know what I mean? I know I'm like songing mad money hungry, but I'm not. The thing is, I'm focused on different projects like property and things that actually make me money. That I probably need a team behind me to 100%. Tell me this is how you can make money from this. But if you leave it to me to do all the research myself, that's not going to happen.
It seems like it's not worth it, kind of thing.
What are you doing now?
So now, like, I had become obsessed with like passive income and Rich Dad Poor Dad and everything. There was like different people for COVID, right? So I was obsessed with the passive income idea. So I'd set up a few little projects which are now a year old, which is the reason why I could travel by myself because you know my flights and stuff get paid for by that. So that's what I do, like e-commerce. I'm probably gonna go into the teaching aspect of it because I also realized, hey, the reason why I'm into what I'm not into now is because I saw someone selling a teaching course.
Is this your t-shirt?
Yeah, this is my t-shirt, by the way.
See, look, I even had to promo for you.
Like, thank
I'm teaching you how to...
No, I mean, at the end of it, I would have been like, come get your tees. But yeah, my graphic...
she said, come get your tees. She pointed that
my graphic artist is sick. Like, he's a big tattoo artist as well. Though, like, you know what I mean? I've also felt like the people in my life when Who's Jordan Again popped, they kind of stepped up for me and... did stuff. So to get this design and stuff, this was designed for me for free. Thank you, Remy Bailey.
On that note, I want to say thank you very much. We've been Tracksuits Ties.
Guys.
I've been Mr. B, aka Mr. B Spoke.
Easy /M Easy.
Mo Pally.
And this is Lee, and you'll get my t-shirt.
Get your T. Who's Jordan Again?
Make sure
plug yourself, not just your t-shirt.
Yeah, what's your ads?
Oh, so I'm at DJ Katash. I only DJ at like high class events. So you can
swingers.
You may not see me. You may not see me.
The last event I had was actually at the Ned. So big up the Ned for
all
shit. I swear.
Yeah, which is a private members club. You need to be a member, darling.
Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, guys. Another great episode.